Hello everyone, welcome to another video. In today's video we're going to be going over how I've gotten all of these level 100s. As you can see, lots and lots of level 100s. I think I have over 100 level 100s. I want to say maybe 105, 110-ish. I could of course get the actual number, but that's a very long process. I can't be asked. But roughly 100, give or take. And all of them are, well, SA6, all my level 100s are SA6. And you're probably wondering how I've gotten all these level 100s. Of course, I've been playing for a very long time. I was playing before Super Awakening even existed. So, of course, I've been playing for quite a while, so I've been able to gain resources and other materials for much longer than a newer player would be able to. But anyway, we're getting into it, how I've gained all of these resources, and how I gained them today still, because I'm not actually doing too bad on resources today. You've got OG Demon Mats, I've got 300 of, 424 Belmoth, 1,000 ears, 1,000 wings, and 1.9k, of course, Red Demon Mats. But first, we're going to get on to what is needed for every sort of transaction in this game, and that is gold. So when it comes to gold, if you were to do the top one, it is roughly 10 runs, it's roughly 1 million gold. Roughly. It's normally more, but I say it was 1 million just in case you get unlucky. It's roughly 1 million gold. So you can calculate roughly how much you would need. For example, you need to do 50 runs for a relic. For the collaboration relics, if you want to get all of them, and you already had all the characters, it'd be 200. It'd be 200 runs. Would it be 200 runs? 20 mil? Yeah, it'd be 200 runs of gold. And what I normally do is I normally use an affection team to passively farm diamonds in the process. If you know what affection is, it's this thing here. You get a heart for using specific characters. You can see the more characters you have, the more hearts you would have. And it's 1 XP to 1, like, love, or whatever the hell this bloody thing is, whatever you want to call it, affection. So, yeah. Also, when farming enhanced pots, I also either A, go for achievements, because there are achievements, just like do the green enhanced pot one or the red enhanced pot or the enhanced pot one X amount of times. What I do is I do that. Plus, I also then do it for affection as well. Of course, also you want to do it on Sundays when it's half stamina. That's what I do as well. It just means you get the most out of it. It's only 17 stamina a go. It means it's a lot more efficient than doing it on its 34 stamina a go, where it's extremely expensive. I go onto books. I normally do the same thing. I find which book I need, and then I'll just stick on. I normally would want to get an affection team. Just like you can passively grind those diamonds. Yes, it does take a very long time to get those diamonds, but overall, getting, I don't know, like an extra 5, sometimes even 10 diamonds is actually quite big. There's 5. Pardon me. Oh, look, you can even get 10. But if you think about it, if you're a brand new player, you've probably not got many of these. So of course you can start working on it. Yes, it does take a long time. It's like 20,000 XP per heart, which is a lot. Don't get me wrong, it's a very lot, but it is doable, especially with people like melee. There's lots of melees, and there's a lot of really strong melees you can use as well. Put my phone on silent now. And then, yeah, of course, gold. You can also farm gold from the special stages as well. If you come here, you got SSR pendants, which is where I normally get the majority of my SSR pendants from, either that or through events. Events like Tower Trial, or just the random other events that the game has ever so often. Once again, enhanced pots, and then of course chests as well. Of course, when you do this, you want to do the hardest one. It gives you the higher chance of getting the better stuff, and also it gives you like the minimum. There is like a minimum of stuff you can get as well, so you can't get the super low pots, but you can actually get half decent pots as well, which is very nice. Also, this you should definitely farm this weekly. I haven't done it this week, just haven't had the time to at the moment. I will do it. It did just come out today. Now on to demons. So if you go to the tavern, you go to Hawk, of course there are different things. These are what you call decorations, so to say, or ways you can pimp out the tavern. If you go down to one of them says increase red demon rates, which is this one, because recently I wanted to do red demon for a sort of achievement or whatever it was. I don't actually remember what it was. If you go to decorations, you can see the effect at the top here. This one, if you equip the effect, gives you a 15% increased chance of getting a red demon. There you go. There's another one that increases the rates everywhere for 7% more demon rates, 20% red demon, 20% grey demon, and then 7% all areas again, 5% increased duration of the bosses, and then Howlets, of course, 20% here. These are good where you want a specific boss. Yes, the Howlets one does cost you diamonds, which is sort of irritating, but if you really, really want to get them, like a higher chance of getting them, then definitely go for this, of course. If not, of course, you have the Belmoths and OG demons. I'll go over how I farm them in a bit, but these ones, what I normally do is I normally do them on hell. They're super easy, these ones. You normally just grab some level 100 bot, or a friend's bot, or someone who you know has a quite good team on it. Just use their bot, use the food to boost the things you get. It's all done, all easy, very quick, very nice. On to the OG. So we'll do Belmouth first. We'll do Belmouth. Now we have a Belmouth. What I normally do is, if I'm not doing it with a friend who I'm currently talking to, I don't like to use bots when I do Hell Extreme. That's just my personal preference. What instead I do is I go to hard, start a hard one, and then I'll use the food, which is like down here. This is Belmouth food. Here we go. And then what I'll end up doing is I'll just go here, invite one of my friends' bots, and then we do it like that. That's what I normally do. Mainly because, if you've got a friend who's got quite a half-decent bot, it's pretty much a guaranteed 2-turn, which is what you want, and it also saves you a lot of time having to find like a half-competent teammate who's got a half-decent team, or if you haven't really got a good team built, but your friend does, this is also quite a good way to farm it. This is what I normally do to farm it, because I'm too lazy to do Hell. If my friends want to do Hell with me, yeah, I do it with them, because, well, it's free Belmouth mats pretty much. But if not, just do it hard. It's not too bad. It's actually quite easy still. Just do this. My friend's bot will kill it. Yes, he is a whale, so. But apart from that, not too bad. Look, she'll kill, and then next turn I have the cards to kill anyway, so it's not too big of a problem. But yeah, this boss isn't hard. Of course, Belmouth is actually very easy. But the fact you need 145, which is the most demon that you need for any of the types out of Red, Grey, Howlix, OG Demon, and Belmouth, of course. Belmouth is the most, which is slightly irritating, as this is the more irritating boss to deal with. This boss has the lower the HP you get it, the stronger it becomes, which is kind of irritating. Also, my friend has the relic here, like I have. Also, of course, if you can get relics, relics will make this much quicker, especially, you're getting that Liz, the Liz on the far right, and the Liz with the glowy sword. Her relic is very good. It gives you 50% extra attack, which is, yes, it can be obtained by deer. As you can see here, I didn't actually get too many here. I didn't get the worst. Getting 18 a go is not bad on hard. Yes, if you want to try extreme, you can try extreme. Or if you've got a friend and you want to do Hell, of course do Hell. But if you farm these daily, you'll eventually get a lot of materials. What you can also kind of do is you can sort of, not pinpoint, but you can estimate when the next character will, or a next good character will be. For example, I've been saving for this collaboration for a little while, because when I found out it was going to be a new collaboration after, of course, AOT came out, started saving, and then here we are now. Anyway, now we're going to go on to OG Demon. And when it comes to OG Demon, I don't want to do Extreme, because OG Demon is much easier, and also I do prefer to do Extreme myself anyway, just much better to do. So what I do is, once again, I have my team. Normally, what I do recommend is, if you are doing this with a friend, or an AI, sorry, have Queen Diane or a taunt character at least, just because it makes it easier. Make sure the person you're doing it with has Kizna or another very good character that will definitely help you. What I do, once again, I just invite my friend's bot. We're both running sort of similar teams. Yes, team is a little weird with Demon King. Don't ask. I have no idea why. But what I normally do, come here. All the way down here, we'll grab a OG Demon food. Just give us a little bit extra. Of course, OG Demon, you do need 125 of per character, which is, of course, 20 less than Belmouth. But I find OG Demon a lot easier to farm. Of course, RNG is always going to be a problem here and there, but eh. Anyway, so of course I do have the Anti-Relic, of course I do have a lot of relics, so of course it's making it a lot easier, and I also do have Kizna as well. But of course, if you're still, like, newer, as long as you have Queen Diane and you've got a teammate who's, like, half-decent team, you should be fine. I don't think you'd have a problem if you had a teammate with a half-decent team. Even if they have to carry you, you're still getting the rewards. As long as your entire team doesn't get, like, wiped out, you get, like, I'm pretty sure you get full rewards still. What we do is, when we start with my Diane, I'll give everyone the 20% damage increase, then the Kizna buff. It won't do too bad, and all the damage will be directed to Queen Diane, which is always nice as well. My Queen Yan is actually very tanky because Rotami Link doesn't actually work on this boss, which is... It's okay, it kind of makes it a little bit more fair, I guess, because this boss isn't very hard. Not bad. There we go. On to second phase. Second phase is probably the one where the AI, your friend's AI, will probably struggle a little bit more, or not, because it immediately uses the Demon King skill. So you only attack this phase with a range skill. So like this one here, see that little bow? That's a range skill, stuff like that. I'm gonna rush Queen Diane's ult because it is the safe ult to rush, and I'll just move this as well. Ooh, and we got into the danger zone. So that is a problem there, is if you get it below 10%, you do also end up triggering the can't take damage phase, apart from you can damage it with ultimate still. But of course, it also blocks your ultimates, which is kind of irritating. What we can do here, hopefully that melee won't bring it into the 10% range and the single target will kill. I'll do this, do this. I don't think I can get the debuff again, and I'll play this. There we go, his melee ended up killing, which was good. And on to final phase. Final phase is super easy. It's actually easier than all the other phases. You just spam skills. It does have a damage cap, but it's like 35%, 40%. Sorry, 35%, 30%, so it's not too bad. 40%, yeah. And there we go, that's it, that's my bomb. And of course then you can get really screwed over with RNG like that, where you don't actually get many Belmouth cores, but that can also happen on Hell as well, so it's not just a unique thing to Extreme, or on Belmouth is not just unique to Hard. But that's how I farm them. Yes, sometimes it does take a little while, but you've also then got the join feature, the real-time feature as it's called, which is also what I like to use as well if I really badly need them. But stocking up is probably the best thing you want to do. You can sort of tell when we're going to get a good banner, or you can follow last year's pattern, because this year they stuck to with last year's pattern, which was at the start of the year we didn't get anything for the first 2 months. March we got Global Anniversary, then we got nothing, then we got March we got Global Anniversary. End of March we got Awaken Roxy. The month after that we got a collab. Month after that we then got Transcendent Bond. Then we had a Dead month. Then we got Demon King, then we had AOT, then we got Hell, and then of course now we've got Overlord, and then after this it will then be another festival, and then another festival after that. So you can sort of predict, so you can sort of like map out, because I have a lot of the characters already high leveled, I just save the materials I need. It's really easy. All you got to do is just make sure you're on top of it, and only level up the characters either you really need for PvE, or you want to level up for PvP. If you're a newer player, don't level up just random characters because you think they look cool. And also, if you're wondering how I have like max awakening, so of course, as I'm doing demons daily, I don't just do it as like the normal awakening, just star by star. I come here, give all my materials to Merlin. Merlin will end up giving me one of these eventually. And you can actually get, I think you can get probably one a week if you do your demons daily. And then I come to here, and then of course I can show you how many I've gotten. Yeah, I've got 57. And I've got every character already fully awakened, and I'm still at 57. It's the best way to do it. Yeah, it's quite tedious to farm it, the demons daily, but it is worth it in the end. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, guys. I'll see you guys next one. Goodbye.